Hey guys, welcome back to another Clash Royale video, and today we're going to be taking a look at boat battles in Clash Royale in Clan Wars 2. We're going to be covering everything related to boat battles, explaining what they are and why you want to do boat battles as a clan. We're also going to be covering boat defenses and boat attacks as well. I'm going to give you guys some tips as to cards that I think are good for boat defenses, as well as a deck that is so strong for boat attacks they can almost guarantee that if you play it properly, you will guaranteed get one of their towers down, giving you the victory, or maybe even 2 or 3 other towers in one attack only if you play it properly. So I'll have timestamps on screen right now if you want to fast forward to any particular portion of the video. But first things first, guys and girls, what are boat battles and why do you want to do them as a clan? As you can see, guys, we're currently on my clan's river race, CLANwithSHANE, and we are currently actually in first place. We're doing fairly well. However, we only have a 200 or so fame lead from second place, which means they're very close to passing us, and our clan boat is currently been destroyed by our enemy, which means we can't actually progress down the river. We can no longer do battles to gain fame. And since this river race is quite literally a race to the finish line, whoever gets there first gets first place, it's very important that we fix our boat immediately so we can start earning some fame once again. Now, why do you want to attack your enemy boat? Obviously, if number 2 clan is so close to us, if we destroy their boat, they actually stop earning fame. They are forced to fix their boat before they can start earning fame once again, which basically buys you some time to earn fame to progress towards the finish line. As you can see, guys, the clan number 3 right here, German Galaxy, they were actually doing pretty good. They were actually in second place. However, we destroyed their boat. They were getting pretty close to us. We destroyed their boat. Then they had to stop to repair it, which actually allowed the clan number 2 to pass them. So now they are the target that we have to finish so they don't pass us. Now, if you're wondering, well, Shane, how do you repair your boat once it's been destroyed? Well, there's a couple of ways to repair it, which I'll dive into right now. Basically, you have to earn enough of these kind of like hammer points to fill your bar to repair it. And there are a couple of ways to earn hammer points. Number 1, obviously, is the boatyard. This is a pretty easy solution. So basically for the boatyard, you go in there, you take one of your decks, you click repair, it uses the cooldown for that war deck, and it gives you a certain number of boat hammer points to repair it. No battles, no victory gold, press a button, the deck goes on cooldown, and you repair a bit of your boat. Now, one thing to keep in mind is that the higher the level of cards in your war deck, the more hammer points you actually get for that repair. For example, this deck number 1 right here is primarily level 13, level 12 cards, and I can get 98 hammer points for the repair. However, this deck right here is all level 1 cards. It's 8 cards that are level 1, and it only earns me 8 hammer points for repairing. So the higher level your cards, the more hammer points you get for doing a repair or a battle, which, by the way, guys, I actually strongly disagree with. I don't believe that should be in the game. I believe it's fundamentally flawed, and I feel like regardless of your card levels, everyone should get the same fame and same hammer rewards for a battle. I don't believe that card levels should have any impact on the amount of reward in terms of fame and hammers that you get. I believe that is strongly a bad design for Clan Wars 2.0. So just kind of like throwing it out there that I do not agree with that decision at all. But it is what it is. You do earn more points for having higher level cards. Now, the other way to earn hammer points, and the better way, in my opinion, by far, is to do battles. If you go into a regular 1v1 battle or a duel, you actually can earn more hammers as well as victory gold. So you can see here, if I do this battle in regular 1v1 battle with this deck, I actually earn double the amount of hammers as I would as the boatyard. And you also get the victory gold as well if you win. So you might be wondering, why would you ever use boatyard? And the honest answer is I have no idea. Because even if you lose, your battle, when you lose a battle, you earn half the amount of hammers, which is equal to what the boatyard gives you. So, for example, 98 for boatyard, 196 for winning a battle. If I lose that battle, I earn 98 hammers. So why does the boatyard exist? No idea. Maybe it's a bug. Maybe you're not supposed to earn any hammers if you lose. That would make more sense to me because it adds a bit of a risk-reward factor. Go into a battle, potentially earning double or get none, or go the safe route and earn the repair reward. So that is the primary way to fix your boat, guys. Go in, do battles, earn hammers, get enough hammer points to fix your boat so that we can start progressing again throughout the river race. All right, guys, let's go ahead here and dive into boat defenses. How do you do them, and what are some good cards for a boat defense? Well, to build a boat defense, basically tap on your boat when it isn't damaged, and you have the option of adding in a defense. Your boat can have up to 15 defenses available, and I believe it's the first 15 defenses that are registered that actually factor in. You can't have more than 15, although I could be wrong on that, just my early analysis. So what you want to do is go into here, click add defense, and then you have the option of selecting cards for your defense. You can have 4 cards per tower, and card levels do not matter, I think. Obviously, this is day 2 of Clan Wars, and I'm just kind of experiencing everything as you guys are, but I believe card levels do not matter for the defenses because everything becomes level 9 when your opponent attacks it. Even if I place a level 11 P.E.K.K.A. in this tower, when my opponent attacks it, that P.E.K.K.A. becomes level 9, which I don't know if it's intended or if it is a bug or whatever, but it is the way that it's currently working in Clash Royale. So, some card tips that I would give you guys for building your defense here is, number 1, do not use spells. My early analysis so far is that spells are not valuable on defenses because you don't control it. You don't place where the spells go. It's basically a computer AI that places the spells when your opponent is attacking them. And I've done some boat attacks where the tower keeps using the spells on nothing, like literally throws a rocket on the ground on nothing. So I would suggest staying away from spells. What I would suggest is throwing in 2 ranged units, 1 heavy unit, and maybe 1 swarm card or 1 defense. So for example, tower 1, I'm going to throw in P.E.K.K.A. in that spot. Plus I'm going to throw in a musketeer. Then I'll throw in a princess. And then I'll throw in a smaller unit, like something like, where's Goblin Gang? Goblin Gang's a cool card. We'll throw in Goblin Gang right down here. So that's my tower number 1 defense. Tower 2, I'm going to throw in bomb tower, and I'm going to throw in let's throw in the firecracker. She can be fairly frustrating on defense. I want to throw in no, we're going to do giant skeleton in the tower, so I'm going to go Valkyrie, and then probably I want to do the Night Witch. She can swarm things out. And one thing to consider with both defenses as well, spawner is also very, very valuable as well. So we're going to go tower 3 here. I want to go giant skeleton as a big bomb destroying unit. I'm going to go actually with a barbarian hut as well, because it will spawn barbarians. And one thing to keep in mind is the attacker. They actually have a tower. I'll explain that in the actual attacking part, but they actually have a tower as well. If it gets destroyed, they lose their attack or the time finishes. And it's very, very weak. It only has like 500 health. So like literally like 2 mini P.E.K.K.A. swings, like basically any damage destroys it. So having some counter pushing units on your defense is important because it forces your opponent to defend their tower. Because basically everything has to be defended. I'm going to go flying machine because the flying machine has a long range, which can be annoying, especially for them on defense. And I'm going to go with the magic archer as well for that super long range. So these are, you know, for example, some cards that I would throw in my defense right there. And then when you're done, just click save and you're good to go. Now, as I mentioned previously, guys, only the first 15 defenses will get registered. So make sure you have like your most strategic players register them first. At least I believe that's how it works in Clan Wars 2. Now, one thing to keep in mind is I believe the higher level your king tower is, the more health your boat defense towers have. As you can see, I'm a level 10 player. My towers have 6,567 health, but the majority of the players in my clan have 8,000 health. This guy has 7,800. So I believe the higher your king tower is, the more health your towers have. So I would suggest, obviously, if you have higher level players in your clan, have them build your boat defenses, because you can only have 10 to 15 boat defenses depending on your war league. So have your the highest level players in your clan build your boat defenses, but that is defenses in a nutshell. Now, jumping into war attacks, guys, right here is the deck that I would suggest trying out in the war attack. And the great thing here is you can actually test your decks and your strategies against your clan members to build the best attack deck possible and the best defense possible without wasting your war attacks and before going into your final war battle. For example, I have this deck selected right here. If I go into my add defense screen, I can actually go into one of my clan members, and you notice the button that says test defense. If I click test, I choose what deck I want to use, click battle, we go into a fake battle that has no real impact on the game. Basically, it allows me to test out the deck against the cards on defense to see how it performs. Now, notice my King Tower here. Notice how the King Tower has 549 health at level 10. Basically, 2 shots from basically anything will destroy it. So it's very, very important that you don't forget that your tower is like paper and will get destroyed very, very easily, because once you attack your enemy tower, once that tower has been hit, they will start spawning units. Whatever cards are in that tower will start spawning out once it's been hit. They don't spawn any units before they've been hit, only afterwards. So number one strategy is focus on one tower at a time. Don't activate 2 or 3 towers at once, because you will very easily become overwhelmed. And also, keep in mind that if they start spawning out units, you do need to defend your tower because it is very, very weak. Alright guys, so I want to show you this deck in action to show you the power and why I think this is one of the best boat attacking decks so far in Clan Wars. Obviously, it's day 2, so, you know, we're only day 2 into it, but basically what you want to do, guys, is start spawning out some pumps. As I mentioned, their towers will not spawn units until they've been activated, and you have 2 minutes before the battle ends, and if you destroy one of their towers, you actually gain an extra minute. So, as you can see, we're going to go bats right here. They get destroyed. Going to rage up my pumps, get some more pumps down here. I try and get at least 4 pumps down before going on offense. It depends, honestly, on your card rotation. If you have your pump and your mirror as like your second card in rotation, then you might be able to get down 6. But if you're unlucky like me, and you get it further in your rotation, you can maybe only get 2 down before you need to kind of go on offense. We might get more. We'll see. We might try for 1 more here and go for 6. We only need a few seconds to go in for offense. You know what? I'm going to go 1 more pump here, and then we're going to go on offense. So we got 6 pumps down, giving us elixir. I know you guys are getting worried right now for the timer, but once we destroy their tower, we gain an extra minute. So this is the idea. You get 6 pumps down. Start cloning the jazz. Get some more stuff down here. Get some more pumps pumping on elixir. Gonna go giant smelting right here. Rage it up. And then clone it again. So as you can see, guys, as we're building the entire push, we're not basically losing anything. We're gonna go like here. Alright, so we got his tower down. So we get the extra minute. Now we're gonna start playing some troops down here. So now we have the extra minute. So this is where you gotta be careful. Because as you can see, the right lane is starting to spawn some units out, right? And as I mentioned, guys, your tower is very, very weak. So you do got to keep that in mind. Your tower is very weak. So you do got to play defense a bit. We're going to go in the left lane here. See how we can do left lane. We got 2 giant skeletons spawning out some units. He's got a Mega Knight deck. We're going to clone this up again. Get some more units there. And that is 2 towers down. We'll see if we can get a few more down here. Giant Skeleton do some work there. Gonna go Spirit Guts back here. Bats as well. Rage it up, rage it up. And he's gonna pull up my Wizard. We do gotta play defense here if we don't want to lose. Alright, there we go. Clone this. And do we get the 3 crown? I don't think so. But as you can see, guys, that's 1 attack. His tower down to 1,000 health. Basically, my next clan member can go in and finish that tower off very, very easily. The damage you deal is persistent. So if you were doing a real boat attack, basically, after that battle is done, my clan member can go in. The first 2 towers are already down. The third tower is at 1,000 health or so. Then they go in there and finish it off, right? Basically, this deck is almost, in my opinion, guaranteed at least one of their towers down. And if not 2 or 3 towers. I think it's by far one of the best boat attacks decks so far in Clash Royale. Alright guys, let's go ahead here and test this deck out in a real war attack. This tower is already at 4,800. I don't want to do that battle because I don't want to, it won't showcase the deck to the full potential. We'll do a real war attack against this guy up here, Paramesh, and we'll see how we do. We'll see how we do. Now, one of the biggest things to determine your success with this deck is honestly going to be where is your pump in rotation. The earlier you get it, if it's like your next card in rotation is way better. The later it is, it's a little bit disadvantaged. That's why I say, like, it's guaranteed at least 1 tower if you play properly. But it's sometimes 2 or 3, depending on how you do. So we're going to rage this up right now. Get some more skeletons on the right. Notice his towers are not spawning units. That is because I have not hit his tower yet. Gonna go bats right here, and then we're gonna get a pump down again with a mirrored pump as well. Once we get 6 down, then I mean, if we get 6 down, that'll be cool. If not, it's not the biggest of deals. If you get one of their towers down, it counts as a victory. So if you get one of their towers down, you get the fame and the what do you call it? The victory gold, I guess. Whereas if you get 2 or 3 down, it just helps you destroy their boat faster, basically. Alright, so we're going to rage this up one more time here, and then go on offense. So we're going to go giant skeleton on the right here. All the elixir pouring in, Night Witch as well. Clone it here. Notice how, we're going to mirror the clone, actually. I'm going to go rage this. One more giant skeleton. And some bats here. We're going to clone it again. There we go, baby. Rage it again. And now I do want to see, there's the victory. We're going to go giant skeleton here to defend the left lane. The animation is a bit intrusive, but we'll see how we can do here. Skeletons, Night Witch as well. We do got to defend ourselves because we are now in the what do you call it? He's got units spawning out. Sorry. Clone this. Rage this. All right, doing okay there. Giant bomb explodes, destroys most of that, and we will get some good tower damage done. I don't think we'll get the 2 crown, but we will at least get the 1 tower down. Plus, we've done some good damage to the opposite tower there, so we are basically set to go for the next person coming in and cleaning up. We've got the first tower down, and we've got both of his towers down fairly low. So the next person can come in and clean up pretty nicely. I honestly think this deck is absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. Guaranteed victories, I would say. Because their towers don't start defending until they're activated, right? I would say it's basically guaranteed victory. So, yeah, good game. All right, guys, let's go ahead here back to my other clan, do our 1v1 attack to finish the video off, and see if we can't start repairing our clan boat so we can go ahead and get back into the race, because we have been passed. We have been passed by the clan number 2. No, the second clan has passed us. So, if we repair our boat, we're back in action in terms of... dude, this is a terrible starting hand here. That should be good. All right, cool. If we repair our boat, we're back in action, guys. We can start racing again. If we destroy their boat, we stop them, and we can hopefully catch up. So, Goblin's going to get in there and stab. Get some stabby action off, please.
Yes, thank you, Goblins. I appreciate your effort.
By the way, guys, I saw a comment on Twitter today, and the guy was like, Shane, you didn't upload in 2 days. What's going on here? Did you guys see my video that I uploaded? I uploaded yesterday. I was a little bit surprised by that comment because I literally uploaded yesterday. I did a video on the top 4 Clan War decks that I did, if you guys remember. So I was a little bit surprised seeing that it didn't upload. It wasn't by my regular schedule. Like, it wasn't the same time that I normally upload, but I did upload yesterday. So I apologize, guys and girls, if you did not see that yesterday because of the timing difference. I did upload, though. So do keep in mind that I did upload. I apologize if you guys, the timing was off and you guys didn't catch it because of the timing. But please know that I did indeed upload for today yesterday. Alright, so we're gonna go pretty aggressive here. This guy's at level 12, or level 11, sorry, with really low card levels. I honestly feel really bad for this guy. I think that the card level matchmaking is one of the primary things, in my opinion, that should be improved. I think when they pitched the Clan Wars 2 initially, like in that video a month ago or so, they had said it was going to be more inclusive for all card levels. And I feel like the matchmaking could use some desperate improvement. Because, like, I don't feel good for that battle, just to be honest. Like, yeah, we got our victory gold, and it says fame. I'm assuming it's just a bug, and it's actually the hammers. But I don't really feel good just destroying low-level opponents. Nor does it feel good when you're low-level fighting high levels. Like, I don't know. That's just my opinion, but I feel like I like to show off my skill. I don't have any skill. That's got a little bit of a joke. But, you know, I want to fight a fair opponent. I don't want to steamroll low levels. It's not as exciting, you know? But anyways, we got our victory gold and our hammers. So you can see here, the hammers go up there. Boom. And we're getting closer to fixing our boat. The number 1 clan is currently, I don't know, 100 trophies ahead of us. 100 fame, sorry. Even though it looks like they're very, very close to the finish line, we still got a chance here. If we destroy their boat, they got 11 attacks left. Then we can stop them, slow them down. Hopefully, these guys, number 4 and number 5, hopefully they attack number 1. But one of my tips that I would give you guys for your war attacks, wherever you are in your ranking in your clan war, I would always try and attack +1 or -1 to your ranking. If you're in 4th place, I would either attack number 3, the 3rd ranking clan, if you want to try and get ahead of them, or attack number 5 if you want to give yourself some distance from number 5. I wouldn't, if you're number 4 in your clan war, I wouldn't waste your attacks attacking the number 1, because the chances of you catching up to the number 1 might be slimmer than passing number 3. So basically, if you do attack number 1, all you're really doing is helping out the clan number 2 and clan number 3. So I think you should attack strategically as to like where you are. If you're in 1st place, obviously attack 2nd or 3rd. If you're in 4th or 5th, then attack, you know, relatively to where you are. But anyways, guys, that is the end of the video. Let me know your thoughts down below on Clan Wars 2, on boat battles, on all that stuff. If you have any questions as well, feel free to ask. I am learning all this stuff along with you guys. I literally did not play Clan Wars 2 at all until it went live in the game. So we're kind of like learning things together. So feel free to let me know down below, guys. And also, did you enjoy this video? Let me know down below, guys. That's the end of the video, guys. Thank you for watching, and we shall see you in the next one.